Villanova, Duke, Kansas, St. Peter's. One of those things is not like the others.
St. Peter's, the 15 seed, playing North Carolina and the Elite Eight right here in the great city of Philadelphia. Could they make history becoming the first ever 12 or higher seed in the Final Four? We'll find out today.
They can. The question is, will they, against a great North Carolina team that's already knocked out the national champion?
Yeah.
This little guy is Anthony. I'm Daddy. Jay, to those of you who aren't directly in the family, but I'm Daddy. We are Sorgy Stories. We do stories of all different types, as you can sort of see on that little graphic there. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, that you subscribe, and do one other thing, which is very Philadelphia-ish.
Hit that bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Glad to have all of you here. The road to New Orleans has been going on for what? A couple weeks now?
This is on its, I believe, 12th day.
Yeah.
And it is bonkers.
Yeah.
Bonkers. That's why they call this March Madness. That's why they call this one of the great, craziest tournaments in sports. Probably only the FA Cup in England and those type of events can top just how nuts this 68-team tournament can be.
Yes, we have Stat Sheet Sports, a.k.a. American Football Network, in the house saying go Tar Heels. And we have
Anthony Cimino.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for coming back and joining us
so we
too.
have a Clemson fan and an Ohio State fan. Now, Clemson fans and Marquette fans, as we are, we know a thing or two about the Tar Heels. We've both played North Carolina, and they're a really good team. We talked about them, not last game, but the game before when we did their live against the defending national champs, Baylor Bears. They beat them in just a great game. So we are just getting everything out on social media right now. This is about to be great. St. Peter's, the little Catholic school from Jersey City.
Jersey City, as they say.
Against the powerhouse North Carolina Tar Heels. And Hubert Davis, the brand new head coach, trying to become the second ever person in tournament history to play in a Final Four and coach in a Final Four for the exact same team.
We got a couple of minutes before we get to tip off. I was just going to say, who do you think is going to win? Not who are you rooting for, but who do you think is going to win this game, for those of you who are there?
That's a really good question.
That's a difference.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see the Peacocks win. I want to see some history. But North Carolina's a dang good team. This is going to be, St. Peter's is just, they've ran on energy all coming up to this. They beat Kentucky. They beat Purdue. They beat Murray State. 3 good teams, especially Kentucky and Purdue. Great teams. And it'll be for sure interesting to see what happens in this one, because they know they can beat the best. But North Carolina also knows that they can beat the best.
And they did it.
They did it. They literally beat the best team from last year. And also, why do you want a certain team to win? We'd love to know. St. Peter's, just the story behind them. Just driving through Philadelphia yesterday, seeing all the people.
Gosh.
They were just everywhere around the Wells Fargo Center where this game is going to be played. Go Peacocks from NBC's Peacock app to just the university, everything.
And we've got some commentary coming in. Stat Sheet Sports, American Football Network. I want and think UNC will win. Anthony Cimino, St. Peter's already the first 15 seed in the Elite Eight, trying to be the first 15 seed in the Final Four.
Yes.
That shows they've already broken through one wall, which is teams that are seeded this low don't make it. They don't make the big one. And that's why we sort of said at the very beginning of this discussion, Villanova, Duke, Kansas. Those are as blue-bloody as you get.
Yeah, same for North Carolina.
That's what and that's what you expect when you get to this level of the tournament.
But there always is that one team.
Here and there.
Here and there.
Not always. Here and there.
Like Loyola. You'll just get that one team that's just abnormal that you don't expect. And St. Peter's could be that team. And if they win, and whoever wins this game is playing Duke. So we could either see Coach K against St. Pete's.
Oh, what a storyline.
Or we could see the biggest rivalry in college basketball in the Final Four.
In the semifinals.
Coach K's last season, UNC Duke, just, I think, 10 miles separating those campuses. Just such a crazy rivalry.
The only thing that could be even more scintillating with either one of those is if that happened in the championship game.
That's true.
That would be the only thing.
A Villanova St. Pete's championship might be the best thing, though. Just think about
That'd be beautiful.
You'd have the big Villanova and just right across the river, not that far away. What? Like, they're near Trenton, I'm pretty sure, St. Pete's is.
Yep.
And that,
actually, no. They're on the other side. They're right across. They're right across the Hudson River from New York.
Well, 2.5 hours, something like that.
That's like 2 hours from us.
2 hours. 2 hours from Nova. 2.5 hours from Nova. But that just shows you that those two playing so close, playing what? How many miles away in New Orleans? That's a pretty far distance.
Yeah.
But it'd be just such a great. And plus, you see the big Catholic school, just the best of the best when it comes to Catholic schools, playing the little one.
Mm-hmm.
Create an interesting setup there.
But
for fans in all of college.
Oh, look at the Ben Franklin Bridge, the skyline that we were enjoying yesterday.
Yes.
On a video shoot that we did with our pal Samovi, who check that out in the next couple of weeks on this channel. So make sure you subscribe to check that out. Here we go. Blue blood versus blue. I can't think of a perfect word that has to do with blue that talks about a team that is such an underdog. Oh! Get Iron Eagle and Jim Spanarkel. Greatest name in college basketball commentating. He's not the best commentator, but he's...
And will it be another Peacocks game? Did we try? We looked at tickets, but $200 a piece.
Yeah, no way.
No.
I would have loved to have gotten us to this game, but there was just no way. So, I mean, that would have been the one reason we would not have done a live.
Yeah, well, if Marquette was in it, which they're not because of the Tar Heels. If Marquette was in it, we'd probably be there.
Yeah.
Because, kind of big deal for your team to be in the Elite Eight for the first time in 10 years. A little bit of big deal. But you've just got this, really the big three of Carolina. R.J. Davis, Armando Bacot, and Brady Manek, the bearded wonder, as we've been calling him. It's going to be great, as we mentioned, Coach Hubert Davis, his first season. And on the St. Pete side, you have Matthew Lee, son of Marquette great Butch Lee, Daryl Banks III, Casey Nadefo, Hassan Drame, Clarence Rupert in the starting lineup.
We're going to be all about Matthew Lee today. We have to be, being the Marquette alum.
And on the other side, for UNC, their other two starters are Black, and another big piece to that team, Caleb Love.
Let's see. Bo Borowski is one of the refs today. That's not a good sign if you want good refereeing.
Yeah.
He's a Big East guy. We've seen enough of his not so perfect refereeing. And it's interesting that Penn hosts this tournament game.
Yeah.
If you go back.
Interesting. You'd expect it to be Villanova.
If you go back, and I'm going to find the link to this. If you go back, we're going to send you the link to bookmark and check out after this game, as it is now underway.
UNC will start with the ball. Again, we have, as we haven't mentioned yet, the number 8 seeded Tar Heels. As we said, 15 seeded Peacocks. And I like the Tar Heels in the white, navy blue for St. Peter's in the Eastern Regional Final.
I can't believe that.
I think this is a full house.
Oh, it's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
And just crazy. You can...
Oh, and I love that the entire arena is just awash in blue behind, with both teams, of course, being in blue, wearing blue. It's just so appropriate. So appropriate. I'm going to pin that link for you to check out after this game is over, or it's a good halftime programming to watch. And then come on back to us. North Carolina first on the board, 2-0 with a couple of free throws.
Yup.
And then everything's frozen.
Yeah, we're good. So, what number is Matthew Lee? I'm trying to see.
He's 15.
Okay.
It's got to be 15.
That's true.
Oh, and that's the type of defense that I think is reminiscent of how St. Peter's plays, but North Carolina plays just as hard. They gut fight with you. They gut fight with you.
It's no good.
So St. Pete's will get the ball back. I woke up just from a nap a little while ago. So
with like 5 minutes before the stream, I was just watching YouTube.
Oh,
the
thing went over. The thing went over the backboard and then went sort of bonk, 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 bonk like a Plinko ball.
I am going to fix something that I just realized I made a mistake.
Oh, you're human.
And
you're human. Missed by St. Peter's. They've not got on the board in the first minute.
Oh, I messed that up again. I'm stupid. No. I'm not
human.
I'm
is
soon as my computer loads and oh, now we're glitchy. Oh no, we're not.
We'll be all right. Yeah, we have a lot of things going on here. Let me see what I can do to maybe help out on something here. Be right back.
Okay, our internet is kind of sort of glitchy. We're working on it. Oh, like literally right now.
Right, but we have a lot of stuff on that right now.
That's true. We got the TV on upstairs. We have a whole bunch of computers on. This is on a computer. So yeah, a lot going.
A couple of minutes and change.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, the look on his face after the foul was called. His eyes were just bugged. He's like, how could you call that?
Let's see.
Oh, that's all ball. That's all ball. That's not a foul. Oh no, wait a minute. No, he bumped him. He bumped him.
Okay. Stat Sheet Sports, I think we're good now.
Yep.
So we have Leaky Black at the line for UNC, making it 5-0.
There is, I mean, the only program that I can think of that has more history, at least in the last 60 years in the NCAA tournament in North Carolina, is UCLA.
Yeah. And
that's because of John Wooden himself, and they haven't done much since. They won one national title. Carolina has been the program of the last 60 years.
Yeah.
Duke has been the program of the last 35. Carolina up 7-0 early. And this is what they did to Baylor, and they did it all freaking game in that first game, which is get up early. And in a game like this against an underdog, a Cinderella, who in games like this, they tend to get more confident as the game goes along.
That's true. I remember that Kentucky game. I think I went to bed, and Kentucky had a commanding lead. I woke up the next morning, headline St. Pete's beat Kentucky.
What you have to do is put them away early, and get the afterburners on all game and not give them a chance to breathe.
Yes.
Because that's how Baylor got that game to overtime in the second round against North Carolina.
We will see you later. Stat Sheet Sports. Glad to have everyone here. So yeah, this is just crazy. We're currently on a commercial break.
Don't watch insurance companies. Watch us.
Yeah.
Unless they want to sponsor us.
But yeah, UNC just coming out here early and just absolutely killing the Peacocks. To all three of you in here, hello. I'm glad to have
Thank you.
So yeah, this is and this was our UNC Baylor game stream. If you're on a computer, put that on the second tab and just
we appreciate anyone who can binge watch us.
Yes.
Because we have reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, but we're looking for people who will binge watch us over and over to up our watch time, because we need to get to 4,000 watch hours before we can go out there and monetize and really help add to this kid's college fund.
Yes.
That's the goal. That's the goal, and at least in the practical piece of this channel. So we appreciate that. Now, St. Peter's has been the surprise of this tournament by far. By far. It's probably, it is, if you look at it by seed, the greatest surprise performance maybe of any team in the history of college basketball.
The only better performance I could have thought of was when the 16 seed UMBC beat the reigning national champ Cavaliers
Virginia,
in the first round, but they got knocked out second round. So not that big of a thing.
Nice.
As we have...
Oh, my gosh. UNC fan coming into the chat. April.
Yes.
Hey.
Glad to have you.
Welcome.
They just showed a clip of Butch Lee, and now his son Matthew Lee, as we talked about. And
they do not get their first points of the game because the alley-oop was off.
It was.
Kilter.
So, UNC up 7-0.
April, your North Carolina Tar Heels have to put St. Peter's away and put them away early and destroy their confidence.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, St. Peter's will have an emotional high and keep going. You're looking at Butch Lee right now on the screen if you're watching the game.
Man.
The great Marquette guard from 1975 through 1978. His son Matthew is playing. He's wearing number 15 for St. Peter's. He's in this contest. Butch was the National Player of the Year in 1978. And the year before, he was the driving force that led Marquette to win the 1977 National Championship over again that same great North Carolina program you're watching today. And St. Peter's cannot buy a bucket in the first 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. Anthony, thank you for doing that. We very much appreciate it. And that's another bucket for UNC. 9-0, 16-20 left.
And there's a big Carolina contingent
No
here
shock.
in Philadelphia. Not a shock at all. They travel.
Yeah.
They're like the Packers. They travel.
Oh, and they couldn't get an offensive rebound.
Goose egg.
Man. Oh, and Manic not fouled. UNC
At the moment,
missing.
Carolina is on pace to beat St. Peter's 90-0.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
No, as
And look at the dude with the face mask with the beard down to like my stomach.
yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh, there's a bearded dude, bearded wonder.
Yeah, Brady Manic from UNC number 45, their big man. I see him having a career in the NBA. He's a really good player.
Dudes with beards in the NBA are fantastic. Of course,
Yes.
I always vote for afros. Those are always cool.
And St.
Finally, our
Pete's gets
first
on
points
the
of
board with
Day
a
for
switch.
St. Pete's.
9-3 6-point game here. Tough defense, but
Except
not that
there,
time. And
wide open Carolina
Yeah.
shot and they get the offensive rebound, but there was a pushing foul.
guessing that was on UNC.
Yep. So they're bringing it back the other way. And April, if you're watching, you and your clan, you've got some open space here. This is a sofa bed. Your family, yeah, come crash or visit us in Philly.
Yeah.
We're talking family who happen to live in North Carolina.
Yes. So
Here's the other thing you're going to notice about these late tournament games that is always a factor that is incredibly challenging to deal with. Commercials.
Yeah, it is.
They insert more of them during these rounds than any other because they know they have the whole national audience watching.
April saying we will have to do that.
Oh, we got room.
Yes. And these Invesco QQQ commercials are pretty funny. With just random people walking through all this stuff. And yeah.
And the guy's got a frozen face. He's like, I'll stop making faces. Nice. See the sun shining through.
Yes.
Here in Philadelphia. It is going to get cold, though.
Yes. Single-digit feel-like temps tomorrow morning.
Tell us your forecast for how cold it's going to be where you are.
Yeah, we don't like how that cold. we thought we were escaping the cold when we moved.
We have, for the most part. Here and there, we still get some sub 20 degree temps, but not often.
I don't like it.
And the trade-off is it's almost 90 degrees every day in July.
That's too hot.
It's absolutely it's like Florida. April telling us 29. That's about what your forecasted low is going to be. Oh my gosh. That can absolutely hamper entire road systems, especially if it's snow, if it's ice in the Carolinas. That can be a problem, especially for all those people that are going to be driving down 95 coming back after this game. So, Anthony.
All night and most of the day here in Cleveland, Ohio. We haven't had snow in what, a month or two?
I thought we got a smattering a couple weeks ago.
Yes. You got that right, Anthony. Too hot. Yeah, 90 degrees. I don't.
Yep. We are becoming more like the Carolinas, more like Florida with our climate patterns.
I don't like 90 degrees. I can deal with 85, but 90 and humid, I can deal with 90 and AZ. We got 110 in AZ, and it's been fun. Yep. But Peacock Nation, and we talked about Tar Heel Nation. Peacock Nation is in the house with the
vice president of CBS Sports is a Peacock aficionado and I believe a family member of one of the players. The dude with the mustache, Doug Ebert.
Yes.
That's what happens when you have a frozen screen sometimes. Went the other way back to Carolina.
Manic. Oh, he missed it twice.
Oh, man.
Lee with the rebound. Glad to see him getting some.
Get on the stat sheet.
Yeah, and touching the ball.
And by the way, you know that you're going to have all the programs trying to schedule non-conference games against St. Peter's come into their home court to try and sell tickets because their gym is too small really to have a lot of big home games.
Yeah.
So I would not be shocked if you see my alma mater of Marquette bringing St. Peter's in for a game.
It'd be great.
Now,
even Villanova.
I could see that. The other thing is you might see St. Pete start to schedule some games at the home of the New Jersey Devils.
Prudential Center, but that's Seton Hall's arena.
They'll still schedule it. Seton Hall just pays rent.
That's true.
So there's no reason why they can't.
UNC trying to get a shot.
Let's see.
Shot
down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they made
another miss.
Oh, they missed it. I thought they made it.
Also, bonus points to St. Pete's for wearing the pink shoes. At least a couple of their guys do, including Matthew Lee. Mommy's favorite color and not a mommy's favorite color, pink. Another bucket for St. Pete's 9-5.
I want to see a close game here. I like both teams. And, yeah. It wasn't St. Patrick's Day. It was
St. Peter's Day when they beat Kentucky.
Yes. They beat Kentucky on St. Patrick's Day? I didn't know that.
I thought it was.
Yeah, but every day is National Peacock Day. for college basketball fans as their run.
Ball movement for North Carolina. Oh, man.
The run keeps going, but it might end today. 7-point game, 13-25.
Maddock,
13-20.
the bearded wonder.
Yes.
With a three from right near the top of the key. That is what destroys great defenses is ball movement. But St. Pete's found a spot down the lane.
Yes.
While we're in this early stretch, I should bring up the fact, obviously, we mentioned Kansas already making the Final Four, beating Miami. Did you see the pregame speech with Miami's coach, Jim Larinaga? Tell you what, we'll discuss that at the next break. Pounding it.
Mullet Man 2.0. We have Mullet Man for Baylor. We also have Mullet Man.
Tying him up.
But St. Pete's has possession. That's a mullet, right?
That's not a mullet.
Oh, that's not a mullet.
That's Mustache Man.
Mustache Man. We'll call him that. That Mustache Man.
The guy who got the Buffalo Wild Wings name, image, and license deal during the tournament.
That guy?
That dude.
I didn't know that.
Just because of the mustache.
That's pretty funny. So, who is St. Peter's coach?
Shaheen Holloway.
Okay.
He was the guy who was mentioning, people wonder if we have the toughness to be able to make it through this tournament. We have guys from New York and New Jersey. You don't get tougher. Well, you might because he's Philly.
Yeah.
So it's at least equal, if not tougher than even those two cities. And I think it's part of their argument.
But they're tough down in North Carolina, too. Nice, tough, everything.
Well, I mean, but also they recruit nationally, so they get the best of the best. Drive down the lane. No. Now, that was contested.
True. It wasn't wide open, but it was close.
Yeah.
Mustache Man is St. Peter's best free throw shooter. Thank you, Anthony, for that information. I did not know that.
That's all we have. I mean, it's more fun when we refer to them by that than by just their regular names.
Yeah. This is actually my first actual time watching St. Peter's. I watched a little bit of their last game, or not their last game, game before against Murray State.
St. Peter's, the point you make, April, they need to slow down a bit.
Yes.
St. Peter's is deep at the guard position. They will run you up and down the court like bunkers. And that's part of the strategy, is to make you physically exhausted.
Yeah. And
then beat you late in the game. Now, what I was mentioning earlier with Jim Larinaga on his pregame speech, he had a whiteboard of all of the key players for Kansas. And he was saying, this guy, he drives to the bucket. This guy, he drives to the bucket. This guy, he drives to the bucket. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first? Who's going to get in front of that guy and take a charge? Who's going to be the first? And then he goes up. He stands up. I'm going to do it off camera. He stands up, and he plops his butt on the floor and falls down. Right in the middle of the locker room.
Yeah, so he was first.
Didn't work.
They led in the first half.
Yeah.
But Kansas and Coach Bill Self, they just came out in the second, killed them.
Yeah. That's what, great teams, forgive me, great
tired.
Programs do. We had a busy day yesterday. You had a little basketball tournament back in the backyard.
Yeah, some of my friends came over. We played 2v2s. I got killed. But then, I barely left my bed today other than going to church and getting some food and some water. This is, the first time I'm actually leaving my bed. I've just been...
He's done his homework.
Well, I didn't have any this weekend. But, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Spike Lee.
With Magic Johnson.
I will say the Capital One ads are fantastic.
That's true.
They are absolutely fantastic.
I love this ad, too.
Oh.
Geico. Confetti overload.
I mean, you have, by the way, I think you probably have one insurance ad for every commercial break that happens.
2 probably.
Perhaps 2. What this means is that we care so much more about insurance than a pile of confetti. So much more about insurance than anything else because, well, there's so many lawyers. And I could go into a whole diatribe about a litigious society, but this is a sports talk thing, so we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. Instead, we're going to pillow fight.
I needed that. So we're back. 11:40 left here in the first. 12-7 UNC over St. Pete's as we see Hubert Davis.
We have the required interview of the head coach during the middle of the game. Could you picture Al McGuire or Bobby Knight agreeing to do that?
Especially Bobby Knight.
No.
He would probably bonk the reporter with his chair.
It's funny enough when Greg Popovich does it.
Man,
oh my gosh!
A deep 3 Curry range
and the roll to go in.
Yes,
he got a lucky roll.
It's looking like Kawhi Leonard out there hitting Game 7 shots on that. I'm pretty sure actually on that same floor against the Sixers.
Oh man!
In the playoffs a couple years ago, the 3 roll-arounds in the make for them to go to the Eastern Conference Finals and later actually win the NBA Finals.
It is the only time in the history of the NBA that someone has made a Game 7 series-clinching buzzer beater. Super Bowl, NCAA tournament commercials, always hilarious.
Agreed.
Yes, Anthony. Now, I will tell you, the Super Bowl, as Carolina goes up 17-7, the Super Bowl commercials, the amount of money they spend on it is so ridiculous, but they get the return on their investment because the audience that watches that game is twice as big as the next biggest television audience of the whole year.
And St. Pete's just missing shots that they should make.
Yeah. They are colder than we going to be tomorrow.
That's true. Well, and what they're going to be tomorrow if they don't win the game.
Yeah, well, they're going to be cold in Jersey City anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're in trouble. And
UNC just also not making the shots that they should. They're only able to hit 3. St. Pete just can't get anything.
But what Carolina's doing is getting great ball movement. They're moving the ball around so well. They're stretching out the St. Pete's defense and finding a lot more open shots.
Almost a steal, a missed layup, and now St. Pete's gets it back. Just no one hitting anything.
And the tournament is also a lot of garbage ball because players are playing with their tournament lives at stake in every game.
That's true.
So they are at maximum effort. And it means you're going to have more contested shots and just harder play than in any other portion of the tournament.
Look at that transformation of Manic.
Dude's transferred twice.
No, that was
just once?
That was all Oklahoma.
Okay, my bad. Oh, he's carrying them right now.
Yeah. 8 points compared to 9 for the rest of the team.
Even wearing a Jordan brand hairband.
A lot of Jordan for the Tar Heels in Chapel Hill.
Yeah, Carolina. Oh, yeah. Oh, and he even missed a no-foot shot, which was rejected. I mean, you're playing for your life in this tournament. So you're going to play with more doggedness.
They're going all out.
I mean, that's where you've got PJ Tuckers. They need dogs.
Or the Coastal Carolina old head coach. Dogs. We need some dogs.
We don't need no cats. We need dogs. Another missed possession from St. Peter's. More going to the foul line for Carolina. This is not looking happy. If you're a St. Pete's fan, if you're April, it's fantastic. If you're our buds kicking it country, it's fantastic. Man, I love the look on Shaheen Holloway's face. Coaches always have some of the craziest looks.
Yeah. Except for Coach K, he's always pretty chill.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. But usually it's just.
Oh, he can be 19-7 Carolina.
Usually this is.
They are absolutely trying to break the glass slipper. They're like putting shards of it. They're smashing it to the floor at this point. I mean, when you haven't scored in 4.5 minutes.
And you've missed your last 6 shots.
Oh, my gosh.
Foul? Is that a foul?
I think so.
Oh, block.
A block. Okay.
Let's see. So he passed it. Oh, and he blocked the 3.
Yeah, you have a load of Carolina blue in that arena. Load of it. You probably had a lot of Tar Heels fans taking the drive up after they found out that Carolina was going to be in the final. And it's not a hard drive. We're going to be making that drive in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Going the other direction and then back.
You take 95.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Real simple. Real simple, and it is also toll-filled.
That's true. That's why you got to get your Easy Pass.
You're still going to pay toll.
True, but I mean, it's easier than having to pay separately at every single one.
That's true. That's true.
You just roll right through.
It is still currently a 2-0 advantage for St. Pete's when it comes to the population of pink shoes on the court, but it's not helping. I also wonder what John Wooden would think of pink shoes. Bearded dude! The bearded dude is outscoring St. Peter's by himself.
14-point game.
10 points himself. And we have 7:40 left in the first half.
Come on, Matthew. Get a shot. Work it. Work it. No, okay.
You got to get a better shot than what he had open. And so they're working to try and find the best. At last, the St. Peter's drought is over.
Yes. 21-9. I can't do math game.
12 point.
Oh, yeah, I knew something like that.
But now St. Pete's has a load of work to do. They have to force turnovers, and they have to actually make shots.
And they're working it. They're trying to double team. And
oh, my gosh, that didn't work.
Yeah, 24-9.
15-point advantage for Carolina.
Caleb Love now with 5 points, 2 for 6 field goals, and 1 for 4 threes.
Man.
12-2 run last 5 minutes. Wow. Officially 5 minutes.
And it's just dogged defense. I mean, you're seeing, just absolute hounding on the defensive end, causing turnovers like what you just saw there. I mean, St. Peter's is a bunch of guys that are a bunch of dogs. Carolina is playing like dogs today and not letting them. And when you have dogs with more talent, that says something. You're in trouble. You are in trouble. You're sad, looks.
I'm not. I'm just tired.
Would you like some Turkish coffee?
No. I don't want any coffee. I want pizza. That's what I really want.
Oh, you know something?
What?
We're going to put a poll on this right here.
Instead of putting up a poll, you should order DoorDash pizza. That sounds better than a poll. But we'll put the poll up anyway.
What's better?
Oh, this is
pizza or tacos?
That's so easy.
We did a taco bar last night when the kids came over.
Yeah, but everyone knows that. I'm sorry, it's pizza. It's pizza. It's pizza. You
know what?
Pizza.
And here's why I bring that up. It is because there actually was a recent...
Anthony's saying I'm having tacos tonight.
There was a recent national poll. I was going to say
he's having teacups tonight. What am I thinking?
And I got to find it. Where is it? Okay, I'm researching this, but I do believe there was a national poll. That's not it. That showed that people now prefer more tacos compared to pizza. Julie, Alyssa, hey! Go to the channel. The Bows and Then Some. Go to their channel. Great family channel. Alyssa is a wonderful young woman. Great girl. She's battling cerebral palsy. This has been Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. Back on Friday, I wore Packers green because it was the official Go Green Day.
I was wearing green, not last Friday, but another. We wear a lot of green because we're Packers fans.
And there you go. Tacos.
So who won the poll?
Tacos won the poll, the national poll, I believe. I'm going to research and try and find the source of that.
I want pizza.
Oh, I love pizza more too because I'm Italian. But
exactly, I want some. That place we went to the other day was a really good spot.
Oh, which was it again?
Viva.
Viva.
The white slice. That was.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing.
That's a place that we went to as part of a video that's going to be coming up later on as well.
Yeah, I actually had tacos earlier today, but pizza's the best. I've been craving it. We were gonna have a pizza yesterday, and then we saw that the place had wings and curds. We're like,
yeah,
we're all for that instead.
And Julie and company saying your son does not eat tacos. I'm sorry. He's missing out on something fantastic. If he can't, I completely understand. If it has to do with a dietary piece, I completely get it. 1 out of 9 from the field for St. Pete's in their last 9 shots, 24-9. This has just been a defensive lockdown job by Carolina. What they did to Baylor, a team with a lot more talent than St. Pete's. And they just expanded it to 18. 18 points. The lead by Carolina over St. Peter's. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. This is, if you love upsets, this is sad. If you love Carolina, this is spectacular.
Yeah. It'll be great to see an upset, but.
The Bows and Then Some, that's just how picky he is. He will eat a cheesy roll-up. I understand.
I took a taco and I essentially turned it into a little wrap.
Yeah.
I made a taco wrap.
Well, in essence, wraps are burritos.
Well, that's what I made, a burrito, taco burrito.
Who are we rooting for? Even though we have some family from Carolina, I went to a Jesuit university. I went to Marquette University. St. Pete's is another Jesuit university. Number 15, Matthew Lee, one of the guards for St. Pete's, is the son of the great Butch Lee, who played at Marquette. So we absolutely are fans of the Peacocks.
Well, let's see. I don't really care who wins this either way. I'd love to see St. Pete's win, but it'd also be nice to see the Tar Heels win. So
yeah, I would also love to see not 4 Blue Bloods in the NCAA Final Four.
That's why I'm leaning more towards St. Pete's, but you gotta love the Tar Heel blue.
Yeah, especially when you can't stand Duke, you tend to go more towards Carolina anyway. So I would be good with them if they make it, but I want St. Pete's.
Oh, Lee had a shot.
Except he had the bearded wonder guard.
Exactly.
And he's got 7 inches on him, at least.
I don't know.
I mean, it's
close.
There's a foul call finally against Carolina.
Yeah, these refs not the best. We've seen some questionable calls.
I would agree with that. I love the blue theater lighting in the background.
Yes. Well, that's kind of normal, though.
I love this.
That's normal. Sort
of, but it's just cool.
We've seen it all tournament.
Yeah, we have. Speaking of, let's see, your college baseball team is currently number 1, but it may not stay that way. Easton, your son, shooting 4th in the county in archery. Let's get him to the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs for like the 2030 or 2028, 2032 Olympics. Julie, imagine Easton competing in Los Angeles during the games in 2028.
Say, what? The Olympics aren't at the training center.
But get him in training for that.
Oh, yeah.
27-13, Carolina make it 29-13, about to be 30-13 after an and one. And
another questionable call.
Yep. Shaheen Holloway, the coach for St. Peter's, going, I wouldn't, and I don't blame him. He's got good reason.
That's for sure a questionable call. But RJ Davis, 12 points, almost about to be 13, tying the St. Pete's. If he makes this, which he did,
by himself,
tying St. Pete's score.
Oh my gosh, this is a bloodletting at this pace. I mean, just a demolition.
Let's go, Matt.
Matthew Lee had an open opportunity mid-range, but he wanted to try and get a 3-point shot, which
he was wide open.
Yeah.
Matthew, you just could have passed it to Matthew Lee. He was literally just sitting there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to worry about catching up too quickly. They're already down 17. This game is going, as it's now 32-13.
It's feeling like Baylor UNC.
It's going the way that typically happens when a mid-major school like a St. Peter's plays a powerhouse like Carolina, and they go to the powerhouse's school to get a little bit of a payday.
10-game streak. That's true. But it's also feeling at the same time like UNC Baylor, that kind of close. And also, talk about that. North Dakota State, Marquette was killing them first half. They made a comeback. You're getting that kind of vibes where St. Pete's could make it close at the end. They're not going to get it done.
Missed dunk by Carolina, and yet they finally got the shot to go in.
And now it is a
34-13
21-point game. Man.
And here's why I don't think you're going to get a repeat of Carolina Baylor. 2 reasons. One, the talent disparity between Baylor and St. Peter's is massive, bigger than the screen.
Yeah.
The other thing is that usually when you're a top-level program and you have a game like what happened with Baylor, you learn your lesson.
That's true.
And if Carolina learned its lesson, they are going to put the pedal to the metal and stay in 5th gear all game long, especially when they can smell a Final Four, especially when they can smell a rematch with Duke, a team who they went on their home floor in Coach K's last game at Cameron Indoor and beat.
But Duke beat them in Chapel Hill, so it'll be that kind of setup. They split it for the season series and so on the national title on the line.
Yep. Man. More frozen Aflac insurance commercials. I'm making silly faces just because they're making silly faces, including the silly face that I think I just saw that looked like they were drinking really bad, in my case, beer, in your case, Turkish coffee.
In your case, the Turkish coffee wasn't that bad. I still like coffee.
He just doesn't like coffee.
But for you, that'd be Bud Light.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. With a grand total of 2 votes, tacos lead pizza.
I'm better go and vote on every single one of my accounts.
You're crazy.
Just because I want pizza to win. And I want an excuse to order pizza.
We've got so many tacos we got to eat up after that party.
Chicken and cheese tacos.
Oh my gosh! Well, excellent.
I was hungry. He took it while he was taking a nap. I heard him snoring, and I was quietly in the kitchen trying to make more tacos.
I was down here in the basement den / office. So
just
here in our Sorgy Stories palatial studios. Was I that loud?
Yeah, you were.
I probably was. I'm gonna have to screenshot that. That was brilliant.
No second chance opportunities for Daddy.
What?
I'm joking, like saying that
this isn't Slug Bug.
No, like I got the rebound.
Oh.
And you didn't get the second chance. Steal. I'm just using basketball terms. We do have the women's Final Four in Minneapolis this year. That'll be interesting. See who wins.
Yeah, that's a fun event just as much.
Okay, the Bogues saying, all right, guys, got to go fix this kid some food. Glad that I caught you. We will see you.
You got it.
Soon. Oh, 0 field goals in 4.5 minutes.
4 minutes and 15 seconds.
But they
just wrapped that up. So they're now down 19.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to find a little snack to eat quick.
Want to take over before we get to halftime?
I'm going to stay for this play.
And St. Peter's
It's a long play.
is playing a very dogged and emotional game. They're putting in the effort, but shots aren't falling. Carolina's matching their effort, which I don't think perhaps the other teams did in those matchups. Oh my gosh. Had he made that thunderous looking dunk, that would possibly have changed the momentum. And that would have been a posterization type of dunk by Banks. But he left it right on the top of the rim. Oh, it's painful. That's painful. Oh, man. And what often happens when you play defense with passion and emotion is that you can easily get okey-doked. And North Carolina just okey-doked St. Pete's for a wide-open thunder dunk. 36-15. It's just bad. This is just bad. This is looking ugly. I can't believe I'm saying this. As I'm looking through their schedule this year and seeing how they performed, St. Pete's drives now to cut the lead back to 19 with 1:25 left. I'm looking at how they did against powerhouse programs. They lost by double digits to Providence. And really, until the tournament, that's all they've played. And then they beat Kentucky, they beat Murray State, and they did what they did to Purdue. But what Carolina's doing to them is just showcasing the difference in talent. Matthew Lee trying to act like Butch, his dad. Open three, not there. And now Carolina's going to try and milk some time down and look for a last shot as they call timeout to make this game 20. Oh, this is sad. This is like seeing Cinderella getting dumped at the ball. Finding out that the glass slipper was stuffed with bubble wrap. You can't fit. And you're trying to pull the bubble wrap out. And they're not only smashing the bubble wrap, they're smashing the slipper. Oh, this hurts. This hurts to watch. Especially if you're a fan of upsets. But if you love Carolina, you're salivating at the chance of playing your arch rivals in the national semifinals, which they did. I forget if it was 30 years ago or 31 years ago when you had a Carolina-Duke national semifinal. I want to say it was 31 years ago. I want to say it was the year that Duke beat Carolina and then went on and upset UNLV.
What's going on?
38-17.
Who upset you, Albie?
Duke in 1991
Oh.
against a team that was undefeated. That some were calling the best in history. And they were just getting killed. Up. We're up to 5 votes now.
But we die.
I'm going to vote who I want to vote for. And Tacos, the lead's getting slimmer. Did you just go and vote on some accounts?
My dad was upstairs.
It's 60-40 Tacos.
My dad was in my bedroom. I went and said hello to Anana Mommy, and I got a cookie and a croissant.
Trying to get the energy up, the sugar up.
Samovi and Adventures of Scott and Michelle in the house.
Hey!
Samovi saying, "Hey guys, Adventures of Scott and Michelle," saying, "Hi guys, this does hurt. We were wishing St. Peter's was going to go all the way."
I mean,
2.
It's not impossible.
It's not.
If anyone understands good stories and that not all things can be lost and that there's always hope and that things that are broken that can be beautiful, be right back. I'm going to show you a little proof.
Samovi saying, "Tacos are life." If I was to vote, I'd vote pizza, but I'm Italian, to be fair. So yeah, I've just got my Capri Sun. Daddy will be right back. I actually want pizza right now. I'm kind of craving some pizza. So the road to New Orleans is one winning away, a half game away for these two teams. North Carolina commanding just absolutely crazy lead. They are up. I don't know how much, but yeah, it's a pretty big lead. I was gone for the end of the half. But, yeah. So, St. Pete's, the bracket buster of the year. Kentucky to the Final Four. No, that pick ain't looking too good. Obviously, considering that St. Peter's beat Kentucky round 1, went on to beat Murray State, Purdue, and now trying to beat North Carolina. What in the heck?
It's raining tacos! Out of the sky, it's raining tacos. No one knows why.
Okay.
That's officially the second time the tacos have been mentioned on this channel, and that song's been mentioned on this channel. This is a little card, business card, from our pal Samovi. Tell me if you can read it. It's okay to fall apart sometimes, like St. Peter's right now. Tacos fall apart, and we still love them. Right there. Wisdom. Go check out Samovi's channel as I break things.
You didn't break it.
Go check out Samovi's channel.
As you drop stuff.
Go subscribe to her. She's awesome.
And go subscribe to The Bugs Adventures of Scott and Michelle.
Who else chimed in? American Football Network,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yes. Anthony, if he has a channel.
Anthony have a channel?
I don't know. But I do know that your YouTube alert for the day, Mr. Rickroll, you know the guy that does all the Rickrolls?
Yeah.
He bought an island, and now there's an official Rickroll land.
Oh!
In the Bahamas.
Nice.
Adventures of Scott Michelle. Same with the Cubs and the Bears.
Oh.
I think talking about that it does hurt.
Yeah. I see.
And that they want their team to go all the way.
Yes. I can understand that.
Yes.
I can understand
and
that.
Also, Coach K passes John Wooden for most
Final
all-time
appearances.
Final Four appearances. How many championships did Wooden win?
Was it 10?
And how many has Coach K won?
5 or 6, I want to say.
So he's trying to go for 6 or 7. Okay.
Look.
Oh, and in the Division II championship, Northwestern Missouri State gets the win. Yesterday, that happened.
Yeah, okay. Since we're talking about this, we're doing the whole pizza versus tacos discussion. Favorite taco toppings, favorite pizza toppings.
Prosciutto and cheese, no sauce.
or like having like a cream sauce or like a cheesy sauce.
Yeah, or just white, like a white pizza. That's also really good.
Just olive oil and toppings on it.
You gotta get me a pineapple pizza soon.
We're gonna
try that.
Do that. Okay. Are you team pineapple on your pizza or not? Tell us.
We already talk about this every single stream.
But that is so every single stream.
Yeah, close to it.
Oh, go back and watch all our streams and tell me that and find me the evidence of every single one.
Last one we did.
That's possible. That's very possible.
And the one before, and the one before, and the one before.
I just think this is like the
they
situation.
Literally doubled their score.
This is the situation when you get a team that's going this deep in the tournament and you play a squad that is as disciplined as Carolina is when they're at their best.
I'm shooting this over your head.
That is as dogged.
No, I'm not. I was trying to go Kobe.
That is as dogged and hardworking and gutsy as the team they're playing and just simply has better talent. Basically, you just want to sit in my chair.
I'm doing a little spinny shot. Hey, and I made it, and I'm spinning back.
Basically, it's a situation where you're not going to outwork
I'm giving you bunny ears.
St. Peter's.
And now leaving.
But if you match St. Peter's
now I'm leaving.
With their intensity,
so you don't give me bunny ears.
You can out-talent them and beat them. Darn.
Miss me, now you wanna, whatever me.
Samoa, just got to tell you, these awesome business cards do not work as Frisbees.
Yeah, they do.
They give too much truth. They
can stab you with the truth.
Oh, man. Samoa telling us, I'm up where I work and the video keeps freezing. You'll catch us later when you get off the mountain. Nice. We will catch. We are glad to have you then. Thank you. Toll Road. Stopping in for the briefest second to say hello, guys. Another great channel. Go check them out. And now Samovi's saying that she sees us. Woohoo! Thank you. We are just proving again that your awesome business card, your inspiring business card,
can stab people with truth.
Can stab people with truth, but does not work very well as a Frisbee. So I'm sorry.
And it,
but you are awesome.
It doesn't hurt that bad.
We are going to
gives you a massage.
We're going to be showcasing you coming up in the next couple of weeks, as a matter of fact, a collaboration that we did yesterday, and even a few weeks beforehand with her in Center City, Philadelphia. But she does some fantastic content up in the Poconos, up in the mountains of Pennsylvania, which are closer to New York City than they are to here.
Something like that.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on that, Smokey, but I think the geography. I a little David Letterman action.
I usually does a Frisbee.
He's just did a little David Letterman thing, throwing stuff.
David Letterman? What are you talking about?
The great David Letterman.
Letterman is. But what does that have to do with what does that business card have to do with David Letterman throwing cakes off of out of windows?
It wasn't throwing cakes out of windows that I'm referring to. I'm referring to when he would be in the middle of some sort of interview or at the end of a segment, and he would always throw like a wad of paper or something at the camera or right behind it.
Oh.
So.
Oh, I just wanted to throw and see how that works.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, you are bringing world peace, Toll Road. Taco pizza. Yes. Okay, also saying, better be a great halftime speech for St. Peter's.
Yes, all facts. FACTS caps off. FACTS facts all caps.
All right.
That took a long time.
What is your halftime speech to the St. Peter's squad to inspire them to come back and win this game? What are you telling them?
Go out there and win this for everybody. That's my speech. Sorry.
There's a speech.
Pineapples.
There's a speech. Pineapple pizza. If you come back and win this game, you're going to have pineapple pizza on the bus ride back.
Eat some tacos.
And there'll be tacos. So, St. Peter's, I'm telling the players, you will have both pineapple pizza and tacos on the team bus if you win.
No, that's not what I'm telling them.
What are you telling them?
I'm telling them this is for Peacock Nation. This is history right here. Win this thing. Dominate this half. Dominate. Let's go out there and get this thing done.
That's why that's why the Toll World says you need to be hired. You need to be hired as their next head coach. Because Holloway is going to be picked up by some major program after this.
Sure.
I doubt he's going to be staying.
Like Porter Moser.
Yep. I doubt he would be staying. Like Moser at Loyola when they went to the Final Four.
But that took him a couple of years to actually get hired at Oklahoma.
Oh, sure. Maybe it won't be immediate, but I'm sure he's going to get a major level job because there's no way St. Peter's is going to be able to keep him and pay him enough money and put enough of an investment into the program to be able to match the kind of the size of a program that a North Carolina or a Duke or a Kansas or a Villanova.
What's happening? We're saying the same things at the same time.
It's when you have bloodlines, that sort of happens.
I was talking to, as some of you might know, my friend Nick, who has been on a lot of our streams, and we were playing a game. If you all know Wordle, there's an NFL version, and I done mine in the morning, and I pulled mine up for his, and we literally had the first guess was different, but after that, the exact same 3 guesses in a row. I'm like, well, what? He's like, are we brothers from the other? Are you my brother from another mother? We're like, I'm kind of like, maybe if there's something going on there.
Anthony Chibino with a comment: if you win, everyone gets scholarships. Well, I mean, you have 15 to play with, so I mean that's all that you can do. Let's see, Samovi. The cards make good drink coasters.
That's right.
I would rather have the inspiration than have my drink stuck underneath it.
Well, that's right.
Because I want to read it.
Well, you can still read it.
I guess, but you can only read it if you have sort of like a pure glass. Because, like, if you have the plastic cup, like what you have right there as a cup holder, I mean, it fits, but
it does fit.
You lose the inspiration.
That's true, but we're still going to try it.
You got the toll road telling us I'm on the road, so you got to go. Drive safe. We will talk to you later, sir. Absolutely. Stay safe with what you're doing. Stay safe. Oh, man.
That's what I'll be telling the players.
I'm going to send you an unsolicited plug to something that we're aware of here. Some college buddies of mine are at a bar in Madison owned by high school friends of former Marquette star Wesley Matthews. And they're doing something as a charity fundraiser for a really cool charity. Who are we saying hi to? Dan Madsen. Hey!
And we have Samovi. NYC is about the same amount of time as Philly.
Which means you're going back to the archive, Samovi. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm going to stick a link in for a great charity.
I haven't heard about this one.
Geo's Garden. They're based in Madison. The founders of this charity are parents of a child with special needs, to the point where it is someone who's in his teenage years and they need respite because otherwise they have to take care of people all the time. and they have to take care of this child all the time. And it's such an emotional toll. And Gio's Garden provides respite for families of children with special needs. A fantastic charity.
Yes.
Worth donating to.
To all 9 of you in here, if you haven't yet, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell, ding, ding, ding. We are bringing you sports content almost every weekend, a live stream, and every week it's a sports, a food, a travel, or something else video from Philly to who knows where else.
We have baseball travels planned for this year, especially. Going to games ideally in 7 different stadiums in the major leagues and probably some minor leagues too.
Yes, who knows? As the toll road says, who knows where the toll road will lead to next. That's us this summer.
It's us. In fact, it's us very soon.
Yeah.
Sooner than this summer. So
we've got a lot of stuff
stay
planned.
tuned. Absolutely. Stay
Just
tuned.
to give you a little hint, in the span of a week, we are going to be going on 3 different trips. I won't say anything more, but yeah, we're going to be in 3 different states / territories in a week.
And Loving Life Hitched Up. Thank you for popping in. Hi, guys. 7 stadiums. Sounds great. That is at least our plan. And if we hit minor league stadiums, there will be even more. And we are really in a minor league baseball hotbed.
Yeah, Iron Pigs, Blue Rocks.
Let me open up the map.
Iron Pigs, Blue Rocks, Blue Crabs, everything. I'll be right back while he does that.
While we're sitting here waiting for the second half to start, I'm going to open up the map of all the minor league baseball around
us. Now
us.
the gritty on you. Take that. Take the L.
Nice. Let's see.
And I'm flossing on you.
Within about a 2.5 hour drive of us, AAA. Got the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. You got 4 AA teams, the Bowie Bay Sox, the Harrisburg Senators, the Reading Fighting Phils, the Somerset Patriots. Man, the high A level, the Aberdeen Ironbirds, the Brooklyn Cyclones, the Jersey Shore Blue Claws, and who we saw last year, the Wilmington Blue Rocks. And then lower A, you've got, looks like nothing really close to us as much. And then you go into independent level. The Lancaster Barnstormers, the Long Island Ducks. I'm so tempted to do a Donald Duck impersonation or a Daffy Duck impersonation. I'm just not gonna. New Jersey Jackals, the New York Boulders, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, the Staten Island Ferry Hawks, the Sussex County Miners, and the York Revolution. And then the Trenton Thunder is all starting up as well. That's like 20 teams that we could go on a day trip to see. And this is all going on at the same time as minor league, or as I should say, spring training baseball. Dad Madsen telling us, I live in spring training land. Within 2 hours, you can hit half the Grapefruit League. Exactly.
It's awesome.
And as well, Love and Life Hitched Up. 4 stadiums left to go. How long have you been doing this, Love and Life Hitched Up? Tell us.
How many do we have left to go? We've been to 13?
We've been to 13 for Milwaukee Brewers games. You can add another one.
Yeah.
You can scoot in if you want. So we've got 14 in for Major League games.
Yes, we need to get down to Brewers spring training in AZ sooner than later.
Absolutely do. But it all depends upon when your spring break is.
Yeah.
And it usually doesn't align because when you go to a Catholic school, spring break aligns with Easter break.
That's true.
So that's allowing us, in fact, to do I'm not going to say what, but a regular season game that's going to be coming up.
That's true. You'll see a video.
Possibly.
Possibly a special guest.
We'll see. Thank you for all of you who are joining us as we are at halftime of North Carolina St. Peter's in what is a commercial fest now on our screen. We have had some pretty good success now with our we'll finally be able to get the CBS feed down here because we are Sling users, and CBS is not on Sling.
So we'll have, when I get the TV in my room, we'll have to set up a little studio in the room. That'll be cool.
Love and Life hitched up. A few years, you've slowed down the last 5 years. Are you seeing one team, Love and Life hitched up, or are you trying to see all the team, just all the stadiums, regardless of who's playing? Because we are Milwaukee Brewers fans. We're originally from Milwaukee. We moved to Philadelphia within the last year. But we're first Brewers fans, and we're catching them as our tradition. Are you trying to catch one particular team, or are you trying to just catch them all?
We've been to 14 MLB stadiums, and I think outside or inside 20 or close to that.
Oh, we got to find that I Love Philly sign.
Yeah, we've never seen that.
No, and we've done a lot of spelunking. I think that was a word that.
Can you please speak English?
That's an English word. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, love to follow the Yanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Loving Life hitched up. Okay.
I'm hungry. I want pizza.
We got tacos, unless you want to go for a margarita pizza, which I don't think you're a fan of. Oh, you know what? Spelunking is a word, but I think I misconstrued it. The meaning of spelunking, according to Merriam-Webster, is the hobby of or practice of exploring caves.
Hold on, how can I eat tacos when we don't have any tacos?
We got tons of tacos.
But I told you I ate all the chicken.
Then eat pork.
I don't want to eat pork right now. No, I'm tired. Usually I'm like, whatever, but
38-19. We are back with second half action.
I'm tired.
Carolina over St. Peter's.
And I had cheese curds. Usually I'd be saying I'm craving cheese curds, but right now I'm just in the mood for pizza because I'm always in the mood for pizza.
Carolina is doing a fantastic job guarding the post as well.
That's true.
And if St. Peter's thinks they're going to beat Carolina with a post game, forget it. Forget it. They've got to get ball movement. They've got to get up the shot.
For the Peacocks.
But here's the problem. That tight defense is allowing openings like that for open layup opportunities, which now lead to 3-point plays. And that's your problem. They're doubling up right now at St. Pete's.
I think it's pretty safe to say that it looks like the Cinderella story is over.
So we think.
It's
40-19.
Same players.
Just
St. Peter's.
Lockdown defense.
With all-time ACC players with most double-doubles. Peacocks, bless you, tied with Tim Duncan for most.
And we are hoping to get to Yankee Stadium very soon, by the way. Loving Life hitched up.
Brewers aren't there this year, but hopefully soon enough.
I think it's going to be next year.
No, because we're playing the East this year, and the Yanks are in Milwaukee.
That thing was rejected harder than my first attempt at a date rejected me. But it all turned out great because I got to meet and fall in love with and marry and be the love of the life of an Anamani. And you came along. So it's all good.
That was a really bad joke, though.
Oh, thank you. Dad joke. Love and Life hitched up. Kitchen emergencies happen. If you know me, I am a kitchen emergency when I cook. Though we didn't have any yesterday. When I was doing tacos.
We would have one in a while. Unless you leave the burner on.
Yeah, which I haven't done it all.
You haven't done it in a while. I'm not always one who does that. So I always have to check. At night.
40-19, Carolina over St. Peter's. This is still basketball, live sports chat, but we'll delve into a million different topics.
I always have to make sure that the burners are up before I go to bed. Make sure that security system and all the windows are closed.
And they can't even hit free throws. Didn't mean to interrupt, but they can't even hit free throws.
Well, the dude might not be able to see with a Band-Aid on his eyebrow.
Wow. 40-20. They haven't even scored 20. They didn't even score 20 points and a half. Man. I think Carolina is in process of fricasseeing the Peacock.
Can you speak?
Oh, St. Pete's switching to his own.
Can you speak simplified English, please?
Fricasseeing is a word.
I said I know.
Oh, misdunk by the bearded wonder.
I didn't say that you're not speaking English. I said, can you please speak simplified English?
Part of what we have to do, though, as you're learning, is expand your vocabulary.
Well, but I know how to expand my.
Definition of fricasseed is chicken or other meat cut in pieces, lightly sautéed, stewed, and served.
Okay. Loving like hitched up. Enjoy the game. Also watch my Peacocks. I'm an alumni.
Oh my gosh!
Good luck.
You're an alumnus. We really are rooting for you now.
Yeah.
I know it feels hard that they're going to have a chance to win with the bearded wonder hitting a reverse layup to make it 42-20. But we're with you. This is sad, but we're with you.
Oh, Peacocks.
Oh, man.
You had a wide open 3.
I'm not sure he's the type of guy that has a strong three-point shot, though.
Well, he also can't make a shot in the paint.
He can't make a shot anywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, they need
Oh, I was about to say, if they call the foul. Matthew Lee, what are you doing?
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
Don't kick the freaking ball.
St. Pete's has to play perfect. They want to have any chance in this game down 22
Dude,
with 17 minutes left. They have to play perfect.
Matthew, do your job, dude.
And
okay, and they just
a long
let
rebound
the bearded wonder get the rebound. They don't even try for it.
They're trying for it. They just want position.
No, the guy literally was just walking. I don't even I'm running for a rebound if I can get one.
I think they've reached that point where they're like, yeah, we know this isn't happening. I think they've reached the point of frustration, the point of this is too much.
And it looks like we're gonna have 4 blue bloods play for the final.
They're not good, and I'll root for Nova because they're the Catholic school left in the tournament.
Go Nova. Well, and they're from Philly,
right?
Big East school.
Yeah.
And more than anything, we're in the Big East, so the conference gets some money. Marquette gets some money.
True, but
I want that money for our
athletic program.
Yeah.
But
we want the money. The money is so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Much more important things than money.
True. Like fluffiness.
You mean like the fluffy pillow?
That's not fluffy.
It's fluffy.
It's not a unicorn.
It's
Give me that thing.
We've resorted to pillow fights because this game is so bad.
This is my defense system. I'm not doing it. So for now. Okay, I got you.
I know you actually can't really hurt me. This is what we're doing at commercial breaks.
I'm getting another pillow to keep me safe.
This is Sorgy Stories live college basketball analysis. North Carolina versus St. Peter's, as well as pillow fighting. That's all we can do. We've lost half our viewership during the pillow fight.
Good. That's fine. I don't care how many viewers we have as long as we're pillow fighting. That's fine.
Oh, man.
Oh, we have 4. Okay, now that we're done, we have more. But we're not done.
Oh, man. That's brain damage you're causing now.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Oh, man. I'm going to blow my nose after that.
Peace agreement. Okay, the pillow fighting is over. Except I'm going to steal his pillow so he can't hit me. I'm going to get more cushioning.
Forgive me.
Steal the pillows at your own risk. Okay, now you're going to see Sorgy Story sleeping. Instead of Sorgy Story Sports or Anthony doing whatever. Anthony saying the pillow fight is more entertaining than the game. Facts. FACTS, all caps. So now we were seeing. Are you sure that's Jim Nance bald? In that one thing? Because that doesn't look like him.
That was his voice.
Oh. It sounded like Jay Billish or something.
That was his voice, I think. There aren't too many people that hello, friends.
That's true. So, 3 watching your 1 hour and 25 minutes. Now, almost 26 minutes in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Ding, ding, ding. Sports, food, travel, content coming all the time. And we're looking at that Christian Lettner.
Oh, yeah. That game was played in Philly, by the way. That double overtime game.
For the national championship?
Yeah. No, it was an East Regional final.
104-103. You cover Kentucky back in the day. Was that at the Wells Fargo Center or the Spectrum?
Spectrum.
Nice. Right before it was knocked down.
Yeah.
Just a couple years later, the Wells Fargo Center
Within
came.
the decade, yeah. The house that Allen Iverson built.
That's true. Oh, denied, but it doesn't matter.
What a foul. 24-point game with 15:35 left.
Oh, yeah, St. Pete's.
It's in times like this where great announcers are made because you know the game is boring. And you got to figure out a way to keep people entertained.
I'm entertaining you. Oh, my God.
That's such a comfortable pillow. What I was about to do was go into some Bobby Uecker impersonations of what he does to keep people entertained. As we've got a... Oh, that's from earlier.
Yeah.
Not the pillow fight. Okay. Where he would start telling stories about... I remember.
I'm quick. You're not.
Back when the Dodgers used to play the Milwaukee Braves back in 1956 in Jersey City.
Should do a pillow fight fact. The Dodgers never played in Jersey City.
Yes, they did.
What?
I'm not kidding you.
But they played in Philadelphia.
But yes, oh my gosh, Anthony, you want an Iron Eagle, Jim Spinarkle pillow fight?
All the fans should get pillows. There should just be a big pillow fight between the St. Pete's and UNC fans.
That would be awesome. You said it. You said you're quick.
I'm getting quicker. Give me that's my pillow.
47-26 Carolina.
I paid for it.
You paid for this?
Oh, I'm kidding.
No, I paid for these.
But it's fine. It's on my side of the couch.
It's fine. But
My pillow. Now I can just make
the
it.
Braves played the Dodgers in Jersey City, 1956. And we went out and during the middle of the game, because I, of course, never played in the game, because they paid me to sit on the bench, they gave me extra pins. Yeah.
Come on, St. Pete's.
Yeah, and the St. Peter's player did not exactly do a good acting job to try and get the call. Because he knew he was going, yeah.
Just for acting purposes.
Exactly.
You know the pillow fight I'd like to see the most? Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Joe Buck versus Troy Aikman in the middle of Monday night. Peyton versus Eli.
That's the best.
I want video of a Peyton versus Eli pillow fight.
No, 3-way. Peyton, Eli, and Cooper.
True.
3-way pillow fight. They're all going. They each have 2 pillows. All going after each other. Last standing wins a gold Monday Night Football jacket.
Oh my gosh. I mean, look at the history of this program. Billy Cunningham, Doug Moe, Carolina created as many NBA coaches who played there as they did players, including Billy Cunningham, who coached right here in Philly, leading the 83 Sixers to the championship. When he had Dr. J, Moses Malone, Maurice Cheeks. The second alley-oop I've seen them miss today, St. Peter's. Oh, this is sad. This is so sad.
The pillow is always guarded.
And St. Peter's hasn't committed a lot of turnovers in this game. They're just missing shots, and Carolina's just not missing them. I mean, the bearded wonder with a 3. This is just exactly. 51-26. Finally, a dunk for the Peacocks. 51-28. See what we have to do to keep you entertained when there's such a blowout? I appreciate that. Then, oh my gosh, Anthony. What? Anthony Cimino with a comment here. I got to show this here. You want a Vin Scully pillow fight. Oh my gosh, back in the day, that would have been fantastic. I don't know if he can do it today, but a Vin Scully pillow fight. Like Vin Scully and Joe Garagiola during the middle of an NBC broadcast in 1988 or whatever. Oh, it would have been beautiful.
Scully and Euchre, that'd be pretty funny.
Oh, Scully and Euchre doing baseball, but doing anything together. You have the sartorial intelligence and presence of Vin Scully, and then Bob Euchre and his humor.
Who knows?
Were you about to start singing the Fairport Convention Sandy Denny song, Who Knows Where the Time Goes?
Who knows? Mary. Well, what's the whole that?
Back when I worked at WTMJ in Milwaukee, we did a skit about Bob Euchre during
Yelich and Ronnie. That'd be pretty funny. Or Raleigh versus Yao.
Yelich versus Braun pillow fight, yes.
Any Brewers.
And I would think the Brewers themselves would love to put that on their social media.
They did a Brewers versus Cubs live softball game. They should do a Brewers versus Cubs pillow fight.
They've done Brewers versus Cubs dance-offs with the bullpens.
Okay.
Yeah, they know how to have fun. They know how to have fun. Dude.
What?
He's waiting for heavy artillery to come.
This is Manning with
the nothing.
There's going to be an at the buzzer jumping out of bounds 3. I'm not waiting for heavy artillery. I got some myself.
Oh man, no, you don't know what heavy artillery is.
I know water that I can splash on you. That's the ender. Oh, MLBPA versus MLB pillow fight.
Oh my gosh! All they needed to do was use that.
And St. Pete's with a 3.
Yes.
They'll make it a 20-point game.
Can they make a 20
Let's
points?
go Peacocks. Let's go Peacocks. Let's go Peacocks. Let's go Peacocks. Peacock Nation on their feet in the Wells Fargo Center.
We're only down 20.
Yay!
Nice. 12:02 left in the contest.
John Jansen, tacos are better. Okay.
It's raining tacos. Let's see the poll results right now.
Raining tacos. This guy.
Maybe not as much.
No.
Pizza's taking over the lead.
I promise you I didn't vote.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? I just accidentally entered the poll. Pizza wins.
It's peacock emoji.
It's a peacock emoji.
Why did YouTube stop the comment? Because it's a peacock emoji.
I don't think they were stopping that one.
Just click show. For some reason, Anthony's peacock emoji had to be reviewed for some.
Oh, I think it has to do with. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
But yeah, YouTube sometimes reviews. There's the Peacock emoji. Tacos are still better. I could have given 5 pizza votes. That would have ended, but I didn't.
I am more of a pizza fan, but it's like if pizza is the Lamborghini, tacos are the Ferrari.
Here's the thing.
That good.
Here's what I'll say. Pizza, you can get good pizza anywhere, but tacos, if you want a good taco, you gotta find like an authentic. Well-made ones they're good, but I mean they're not.
Oh man, I mean
you can go anywhere for pizza. There are more pizza spots than taco spots.
In Philly.
Yeah.
You go to like especially
Houston,
most locations in the Southwest and Texas and California, it's tacos all over.
Miami, yeah.
I mean, but especially now because tacos have become a fusion dish. Like you can have Korean tacos. I mean, tacos of any one of a number of different nationalities, you just stick in a taco. So yeah, it's still awesome.
So we had 6 votes for pizza and 4 votes for tacos, if I'm doing my math right.
That is absolutely correct with this massive sample size that we have. But I gotta say, I gotta give myself a little bit of credit. When I made those tacos last night, the blue cheese slaw.
I didn't have that.
Because you don't like blue cheese, you don't like sticky cheese.
I'm putting it behind you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Pillow fight's over now. St. Peter's is starting to actually get back into it.
Oh, man.
The Peacock Nation with different
the peacock
scarves.
Bread scarves.
I love it. Showing the 67-68 Peacocks squad. How do you reckon?
Elnardo Webster.
How did our brackets do? All 4, but we had the same final 4. It just happened to be that way.
They all died.
They're all dumb. We had Gonzaga, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Tennessee.
Yep.
Yeah, our brackets are busted. I haven't looked at mine in a couple days now, like almost a week now.
Here's the story of the game. St. Pete's is shooting 27%. Carolina's defense has been shut down.
Oh,
they're playing better.
Pete's. There we go.
They're playing
Let's
better,
go.
but they've got work to do, and a lot of it. And they got to start hitting every shot. Every shot.
You should do.
And they haven't made a shot. I mean,
fights. That's true, Anthony. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, they've gone 5 of 7.
Come on, get a 3. Get a 3.
They drove the lane.
Oh! That guy can't hit anything.
Every time a shot is going up, it's being contested.
Number 10 is just not hitting his shots today.
I mean, none of them are almost. And they went 5 of 7, and they're still shooting 27%.
Well,
and they're like,
he missed it.
Blocked. But a foul.
That was a foul. Give me a replay. That's a bad call, I think. Oh, we want a replay. We want a replay.
We're tired.
Let's see.
Drive to the hoop. Okay, they were showing the replay from earlier. That was a block before it hit the backboard. Man, this is.
Did I hit you in the head?
No.
Oh, in the shoulder.
You bonked me in the shoulder. That's okay. To our 4 viewers who are with us, thank you.
Yes, thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah. Here's what we'd love for you to do once this thing's done. Go back and stick the replay on it if I see that it's not going to watch it.
Trying to get those 4,000 watch hours.
4,000 watch hours so we can monetize this channel.
Get some college money for me in the bank.
Yep.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell. Ding, ding, ding. As we've been talking about. Sports, travel, food, and more. Every Tuesday and on the weekends.
We actually were able to do a lot of college basketball this year, which I didn't think we were going to be able to do.
Yeah, we went to 2 games.
I mean, once.
And next year, we're probably going to be seeing Marquette a lot.
That's the hope. And we got to wait on the schedule when it comes out in the summer or early fall. But with your school schedule and with my work schedule as it currently stands, I work nights. So weekday night games are not going to be easy for us. Weekend night games and weekend games could certainly work. And we've got St. John's, Seton Hall, Villanova, and Georgetown within driving distance.
And UConn only 5 hours away.
So theoretically, Yeah, if we want to do an overnight trip up to Connecticut, we could pull that off to see our Marquette.
But we need to get to Connecticut anyway, so I can check off my 21st state.
That's true.
Well, I Canada. I've been to exactly 20 states.
Let's see. You've been to Virginia. You've been to North Carolina.
Here, I'll tell you.
How many states you been to? Tell us.
Okay, let's count. California.
Okay.
Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado for 15 minutes.
But here's the thing.
I'm counting it. I know.
We don't. I don't count airports. He counts.
I do. Because if you're on the ground there.
Okay.
I count it. Then Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Missouri.
Yep.
Wisconsin.
Yep.
Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana.
Yep.
Michigan. Ohio. That's 10. West Virginia. Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
New York. New Jersey. Delaware. Maryland. Virginia. North Carolina. That's 19. I'm missing one.
Oh.
I'm missing one. Kentucky.
Yes, you have been in Kentucky.
So that's 20 if you count airports. If you don't count, but it's not like we just I actually was in Colorado. It's not like we landed on the ground in Colorado. I actually stepped in Colorado in the airport. I count that. I don't count just staying in the plane. So I'm glad.
But you almost never just stay in the plane. Sometimes you do, but rarely.
I'm glad we didn't stay on the plane that time we were supposed to.
Yeah. 52:31 Carolina over St. Peter's, 10:56 left.
Can't drive through states yet. We do. 10 to 15.
Let's see.
St. Louis, Missouri. I'm guessing that's you're talking.
Is that where you are?
Yes.
If that's where you're from,
we love St. Louis, and we love Cleveland, Anthony. We love Cleveland.
And tell us, John, your favorite place for toasted ravioli. A St. Louis tradition. Amazing. 53-31, 10:45 left in this contest, and most probably in the St. Peter's season. Oh, man. It's like, to get to your earlier comment, Anthony, about just how the slipper isn't fitting right now. And I said this earlier, so please forgive me if you already heard it. Right now, this isn't just 53-33.
Yes, play defense.
It's not just that it's not fitting. It's that North Carolina has stuck bubble wrap in it, and while trying to break the bubble wrap, they're breaking the slipper.
Play defense. Defense.
Defense. Defense. Defense. Oh man.
We've also been to Busch. Love it.
We have. Let's make sure people see it. Oh, Anthony talking about Busch Stadium. That was the first road game of the Brewers that you saw.
That's true.
And then, John, toasted ravioli. It's amazing. I've yet to find a great place there are a lot of places in Philly serve it. I mean, it's got per capita the biggest Italian population in America, so they got a lot of great restaurants. But I haven't tried the toasted ravioli here yet. We could have had it yesterday.
That's true, we could have.
But
when you can get wings and curds and pizza and toasted ravioli, there's a lot to choose from.
And cheesesteaks.
That's true. And pasta. And salad.
And cheesesteak. I just saw the peacock for the first time. That blue peacock is so cool.
Looks like the peacocks roaming around the Milwaukee Zoo. That's the one thing I say. Milwaukee Zoo, freaking just get the peacocks out of the freaking middle of the...
I think that's cool. That peacocks randomly roaming around, able to walk around with people.
I don't know. I just don't like the peacocks all over the place.
They're not bothering people as long as the people don't bother the peacocks.
Go Cardinals. We don't like the laundry, but we like the people.
The fans in St. Louis were fantastic to us. They were great. I mean, back in the La Russa days, we had a lot of issues with the Cardinals. It's not as bad now, I think, as it used to be.
Yeah. But we are rivals still, but great stadium, great city.
Oh, and a fantastic baseball city. They love baseball as much as you could probably argue as any city in the country.
Yeah, and I have a love and hate relationship with Yadi Molina. He plays some pretty good jokes. Did you see that one time when he put crackers on home plate for his brother who was pitching for the Rays? That's just hysterical.
That's awesome.
But when he was playing the Brewers, I can't stand him. Mustache Man misses the 3. Oh, it's still a 20-point game.
9 minutes less than that to catch up on a 20-point deficit. You got to play. I mean, they have to play perfect.
You got to play perfect defense and then just drain threes.
And they've only made 2 out of 13 threes today. That's not going to get you victory anytime soon.
Denied, but I can tell if that's actually a foul or not. But
yeah. So, all right. What's your favorite thing that you love about New Jersey? What do you love about New Jersey? Tell us. Tell us, since it's so sad. What's happening right now?
We haven't been to Jersey. We've only been to Jersey for like an hour.
I wouldn't say that. We went to the Badgers-Rutgers game.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, Rutgers is probably
it's all good, Dave and Kathy. Thanks for popping in.
Favorite thing in New Jersey. We went and toured a house there, and then several months later, after we moved, we went to Badgers-Rutgers.
Yeah, we've rarely been across the border to Jersey.
Maybe this summer we'll get down to the beach.
Oh, would love to. I think I'd like to do it in May before Memorial Day.
There's a lot of stuff happening this summer.
Not as much as going to be open, but that's going to be our best chance, or August possibly. And you're about to get the link to.
And to be specific, New Brunswick, New Jersey.
When we went to the Badgers-Rutgers football game in November, when our Wisconsin Badgers beat the Rutgers Scarlet Knights at the birthplace of football, the birthplace of American football. Absolutely. Go check that vid out. Oh my gosh. That was a world-class Dennis Rodman style elbow. And that's going to get a review potentially for a flagrant.
And somewhat of a flop. It wasn't that bad. He just, let's see. Oh, it was more a headbutt.
And what I love is that CBS uses their football rules analyst, who also was a college basketball referee.
Really?
So he knows what he's talking about.
He knows football and basketball?
I think Eugene Steratore was. Let me double check that. Maybe I'm wrong. As I look it up. Oh, come on. All these websites that are not letting me open up because you have to have a subscription, which I understand. Yep, they're not giving us access. Let's see. Here we go.
CBS.
He was a basketball official for 35 years, including 22 at the Division I level. You rarely find someone who can ref 2 sports at a top flight level, and Gene Steratore can.
Yeah.
So to have him, I mean, that's such an advantage.
He's done high school, college, NFL, and NCAA basketball.
Man.
College football, by the way.
21-point Carolina lead. This was what I was worried about. I did not think St. Pete's could hang with Carolina. Even though they're only an 8 seed.
Get that 3.
Carolina's defense is too good. Too good. There's too much talent on this Tar Heels team. I feel like this team underachieved earlier in the year, and then they got their groove.
When was the last Cinderella story better? Loyola going to the Final Four?
Probably. And that's just because they got to the Final Four.
And what year is that, 2017?
18, I think. Quick quiz. Lowest seed to ever win the tournament. We'll ask you too. Quick quiz. Lowest seed to ever win the NCAA tournament. Don't Google it. Just type it in.
Can I whisper my answer to you?
You can whisper.
I think it's like 10 seed.
Okay. But what was the team?
Oh, I don't know. I was guessing seed, not team.
That's fine. Either one.
I have no idea. Yeah, I would not know the team, but my guess was, I don't know. Yeah, Anthony. I took a random guess. I know an 11 seed has never won it, so I was thinking a little bit higher than that.
All right, I'm gonna give you a ridiculously easy clue then.
Oh, and Magellan and Greyhound saying stopping in UNC too good right now, and I don't know the answer, but I can hear your whispers, Anthony. Did you hear exactly what I said? Did you hear the exact words?
It's actually a good audio test for us.
Tell me if you can hear what I'm just saying. Let's see if you can hear what I just said a random word. Whatever popped into my
Very random word. But I'm going to give you a very easy clue to the answer.
Please do.
They played here.
Oh, I know. I know the team now.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. Not that time, no. Couldn't hear that. Okay.
Good. We don't want to hear our whispers.
Let's see.
John
You don't know the answer, or at least you don't know what he was whispering. All right. Lowest seeded team to ever win the Final Four.
As we see a LaMelo Ball in an AT&T store. And LeVar just stopping by.
Oh, geez. I just want to avoid the Ball family completely, especially Dad.
I like LaMelo.
I don't mind LaMelo, but
I'm cool with LaMelo. Not Lonzo, though. He's a bull.
And
I like bulls.
wait, Wendy's has a burger gun
Oh, for that thing.
or a breakfast gun?
Oh, John, 18? What is
8 seed. Okay, but
What's the seed, first of all?
okay. The seating is an 8,
Oh, I said
and
it
they
was
play
a 10.
here. Mm-hmm.
Can I get a 20-year time frame? Was it more than 20 years ago?
The 20-year time frame is not within your lifetime.
It's not within my life, but it's in the last 20 years.
No.
Wait, it's not within my lifetime. That leaves it wide open.
I never said this was easy.
I'm agreeing with John there.
To win the Final Four,
I'm agreeing with John.
UConn, Penn.
It could very well be UConn or Penn. Was it?
I'll give you one more clue.
Okay.
I told you about them in one of our videos.
Oh, it's not. If it's not Penn, there has to be. Hold on, you said they play here?
They play here.
Oh, let's knock down to 2 teams.
Okay.
I thought you said that they played here in the tournament run. Okay.
Nope. John Jansen, wrong part of Philly. All right. The answer? The 1985 Villanova Wildcats.
That took me 5 guesses. I said, LaSalle, Temple, St. Joe's. I named off the whole Big Five.
And they had to shoot in the championship game against Georgetown 78% from the field to win that game. They were an 8 seed against the number 1 ranked Georgetown Hoyas.
Good.
And pulled off the upset of the century. They were given no chance. And they just had the shooting day of a lifetime. That was the only way they could do it.
UNC is for sure underseeded. Both of these teams are underseeded. I think
By
that's
far.
obvious.
By far.
The Philadelphia Phillies, the baseball team, they lost, I think, in yesterday's game. Spring training.
Oh, funny story. Do you remember when Tom Brenneman lost his job?
Mm-hmm. I remember that one.
Remember who got the hit when he was making his last apology on air? Nick Castellanos.
Uh-huh.
New Philly. The Toronto Blue Jays are reciting the apology of one of their coaches for an alleged drunk driving incident during the middle of a game. And who gets the hit during the middle of that apology? His first hit as a Philly in spring training, Nick Castellanos.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, what can you do? And we will definitely be going to some Phillies games.
Yes.
So we will certainly have a Sorgy story about
Brewers are
that.
in town this year.
Yep. Oh, they're in town every year here.
Oh, that's true.
But they're in town next month.
You can tell I'm a little excited.
Yes.
But that won't be our first game. Hint, hint.
We'll see. We'll see.
Now everyone has to figure out.
Oh, I'm so sad for St. Pete's. I'm so sad for them. They're still fighting. They're still playing for pride.
As they haven't been to the Phillies yet. How, I don't know. St. Pete's.
Hey, make sure you show on the screen.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay, Magellan Graham. And you are close. You're close. Now,
You're close when you're not in Arizona looking at canyons. Great videos. I've loved watching.
Go check out Magellan Graham. Great channel. Great channel.
Or in Chicago.
Oh. Question.
That's true.
Nope, because they're playing in the semifinals.
That's true. But in the final regular season game in
Yep.
Coach K's final game home game at Duke.
They did.
They did. But Duke did beat UNC in Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what happens in New Orleans next Saturday.
Oh, my gosh. And that is a place I have always wanted to go.
The Superdome.
Check out a game of the Superdome, even more for Packers Saints.
And
that is an atmosphere.
there's been some stuff going on in sports stadiums recently. Last night, Scotiabank Arena had to be evacuated because of a speaker fire.
Yeah.
And just a couple days ago, yes, Magellan Graham.
Yeah.
And just a couple of days ago as well, we had a fire at Mile High Stadium knocking out 10 rows, about 20 rows of seating, 10 rows of seating in two different sections. The Peacocks sit in their free throws.
And now because it's a blowout, you're starting to see promotional videos on CBS for the Masters.
I might actually watch that.
The Masters. That's when you whisper. 59-38 Carolina over St. Pete, 6:03 left. Hello, friends. Jeanettes.
In Augusta. At Augusta National.
One time, a CBS commentator called the group of fans there a mob, and he was immediately forced to be fired by CBS for saying that. A Hall of Fame broadcaster.
Who?
Jack Whitaker.
Wow.
Philadelphia-based Jack Whitaker.
Oh!
Thunderous dunking. That I think just exclamation pointed their trip to New Orleans.
Magellan and Greyhound saying, I'll let you read it.
Okay. My dad works at Chapel Hill, but I never visit during the right time of year. You probably would have a challenge, or you might be able to get tickets through him to check out a game. But that is a hard ticket to get.
Another shot by the Star Heels. They're just killing him.
They're pouring it on. Pouring it on, and now a timeout.
That's my tired sound effect.
25-point Carolina lead.
Oh, Magellan and Greyhound, you haven't seen this at all. We've been pillow fighting. Just for demonstration.
Just for demonstration. This is what we've been doing to entertain people during this blowout. I'm going to have to retitle this video, you realize. Leave a body shot wide open. Go check out our Muhammad Ali video, by the way.
I'm using this as defense.
Oh, you use it as an offensive weapon sometimes. Magellan and Greyhound.
I use that. I stole a pillow. It's like stealing someone's boxing gloves in the ring. You don't do that. Illegal. Criminal, arrest them.
Okay, what were you saying there? I could have been off, but timing's never been right. Demonstrations are too real.
Oh, you can get that.
I almost broke my glasses.
Good. No, I'm kidding. You need new glasses anyway.
I do. 63-38, 4:23 left in this contest.
My glasses aren't crooked now that I have new ones. Thank the Lord.
Yes, and you've got those like.
These were $60, and they're sunglasses, and I can stare at my computer all day. They're blue light glasses, and I don't get headaches.
Not bad.
I got headaches all the time from computers.
3 that landed in like Lehigh Valley.
And the offense. What do you call that? An offensive board?
No, it's just a layup.
Well, I mean, offensive. They rebounded it.
No, that wasn't. It was just a layup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as I thought.
I thought it went off the backboard.
No, 63-40.
Yeah.
3:45 left.
So, a lot of stuff in the 40s.
Easy.
Ain't a lot of 30s.
Bucket for Carolina to get a 25-point lead.
Next time, bring them up. I don't know. I'll bring the pillow fight to her. No, she's sick. I won't do that.
Yeah.
As much as I want to, I won't.
All right, I'm gonna have to edit this video title while we're on this.
You can also edit it through StreamYard.
Yeah, let's do it here. As it happened, UNC North beats, goes to the Final Four, beating St. Peter's plus pizza, tacos, and pillow fights. That will now be the title of this video.
Except it's too long.
Not anymore.
There you go.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
And there's still pillow fights. Oh, you ain't getting that thing back that time.
No, but I'm getting this one. I'm getting this one. Beat you with your own pillow.
I told you that's illegal.
That's not illegal. Beat you with your own weapon.
Like a zilla.
This is what you need during your commercial breaks while watching games. The pillow fights.
Everybody get tickled.
Oh man, that's dangerous.
Hey, I got 3.
Dangerous.
I got 3 now.
Oh man, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Let's see. Let's see some more demonstrate. Oh no, hold on. We got comments during that.
Yeah, we saw it.
Next time we're gonna mommy in the pillow fight.
We talked about that.
You talked about that one, Magellan and Greyhound. I know you two aren't in Milwaukee anymore, but it would have been cool if you did a best March Madness, putting all the best fried cheese crew places in a bracket. Maybe next year do a Philly cheesesteak. Well, we haven't been to 64 cheese curd spots yet.
No.
We've only done 20-some chicken curds videos.
Yeah, and we've been to spots before that, obviously. But
so we'll get there. We might be able to do a region, maybe. We could do a regional.
yeah, we could. We could do maybe 2 regionals. See the 32 team bracket.
As you see, the Love statue, which we've been to in Philly.
Yeah. You a year to compile the footage. That's true. That we do.
We absolutely do.
I'm just trying to.
Get back. Oh, now we're going Muhammad Ali style here.
I'm kidding.
This is what you get.
We're not going Muhammad Ali style. We're going tackle style.
This is how we entertain people when North Carolina's got a 25-point lead with 3:28 left.
Food bracket. 64 types of foods.
That's true. That's true. What do we got here?
That's an easy steal back.
Oh, man. I'm at least trying to keep them on. Oh, jeez. 65-42 Carolina.
I'm literally putting all my back.
That was so easy. So easy. 3:21 left in this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's that effect.
Nice. See, we got more energy now.
A little bit.
We're entertaining people in the middle of a blowout.
Food bracket. I vote yes at John Jansen. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Nope. You see, if you try anything, if you really try anything, I know where the super soakers are. You don't.
I know where the super soakers are. We don't have any super soakers.
So you think.
What?
So you think.
Stop scaring me. Stop. Oh, well, we do have soakers. Not super soakers.
Oh, man.
We don't have giant water guns, but we do have water guns. We have water pistols.
Wide open there.
You should have done
Finally.
that.
It's like 2:17 left. They're down 23 points.
We still dunk it. Just for fun of it. For the highlight. For the highlight.
They're still playing. They got a
For
steal.
the Cinderella highlight. Cinderella team highlight.
And 21 points.
You put the dunks on for the Cinderella team. Real highlight reel. That's the only reason you do.
Man,
Gotta get some highlights in your final game, you know?
I guess that's true. Now we're just going to start knocking down time under 2 minutes.
Well, I knocked down you. Oh, no. Oh, Lord.
Pay the price. Pay the price.
Pushing you back. St. Peter's is winning by minus 21. They're winning if you think about it that way. That's a good way to think about it.
Oh, man.
Now minus 23.
Yes. All right. Do you want to see someday either Joe Buck versus Troy Aikman in a pillow fight?
Eli Cooper and Peyton.
Yeah. Who would you rather see?
Eli Cooper and Peyton.
That's a poll. That's a poll. That is definitely a poll.
I was trying to go under the. I was trying to go.
Nope. Okay. Really? Really? Pillow fight. Aikman versus Buck or Manning brothers? Who do you want to see in a pillow fight more? Aikman versus Buck or the Manning brothers?
Power!
He actually stole my idea. He went and got the big guns.
I got your pillow.
Oh, man.
Oh!
He brought the big one from the guest bedroom.
I might almost be down, but I'm holding on to this one. You're not getting this.
It's all good.
Staying on it. Not getting it. I'm not gonna die.
This has probably been the worst game that we've done for any of these live broadcasts.
Maybe Eagles Bucks is worse. Oh.
And the most fun.
You see
man.
The players crying.
The cries and the hugs after an amazing.
Oh.
Did you just try and okey doke me with a powerful moment, get me all emotional, and then try and knock me upside the head?
I wasn't trying to do that, but I saw the opportunity. I'm like, bang!
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 Ow, it's on. It's not breaking the computer.
Okay, let's not do. You're the one hitting it in.
I know, but still.
I mind that. I want that thing.
I want Sammy on that 45.2. 45.2. I got the Carolina color pillow. They're winning 69-49. 40 seconds left in the St. Peter's Peacocks season. Play a little defense out of you, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
We've been going for 2 10. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell.
Please, yes.
I'm Anthony. He's Daddy. Trying to get those watch hours up. Make sure you replay the stream.
Yeah,
UNC,
binge watch our stuff if you got a device back there.
UNC Duke over Kansas. 2
that
games of Blue Bloods.
Oh my gosh. And that's why I wanted St. Peter's in this game, because I didn't want it to be
You're
just
trying.
Blue Bloods.
You're trying to get it from me.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Carolina 69.
A great run.
St. Peter's 49. Kudos to the St. Peter's Peacocks. You were awesome. You were absolutely awesome. Yes, that's how they beat Purdue. Great game.
Let's go, Peacocks.
Let's go, Peacocks. Let's go, Peacocks.
Why'd I throw this mouse at you?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
We're finding a real dead mouse and throw it at you.
Uh-oh. On that note, we will be with you next weekend. Yes, Anthony. To the Peacocks, 1,000%. 1,000%. We will be with you next weekend.
Maybe, hopefully, in some fashion or form.
For a Final Four game, especially. Hopefully on Saturday night. We will have a video for you coming up on Tuesday in between. With an Anonymami appearance. Oh, we got a tearful Hubert Davis. Crying tears on both sidelines. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Oh, man, he is ready to ball. That's because he loves these kids. He cares about these kids. And, oh, wow.
As the fight song says, I'm a Tar Heel born, I'm a Tar Heel dead.
Man.
That kind of dedication to the program is what he has.
And as a player and as a coach.
Yup.
Especially as a coach who's about to wear a backwards hat.
And then they fixed it for him.
Man, that is cool. That is cool. I wanted St. Peter's in this game, but that's absolutely super, super cool.
To both teams.
Yes. Great job, both of you. For little buddy, thank you, everyone. I'm Daddy.
So long from Georgie Story Studios. And this is a bad time to do that.
Of course.
We didn't end it.
In
Philadelphia. So long, everybody.